ever had a presentation? Alright, imagine you mean this. You have a presentation and your laptop is connected to your house's Wi-Fi. But your house internet suddenly craps out and the internet speed on your laptop suddenly drops to the point where it actually interferes with your workflow. Now what? Fear not, because the TP-Link AV1000 Powerline is here to save the day. What does it do? Let's find out. Hey guys, this is Chester here. You guys are watching our channel. So today we'll be taking a look at this particular power line, or in proper terms, PoE. So PoE meaning power over Ethernet. So back in the old days, if you really wanted wired connection everywhere, assuming you don't really have a lot of wireless networks, you have to basically use a very long Ethernet cable. And you connect from your router, and then you connect all the way, requiring massive you need to pay a lot of trunking, a lot of drilling and stuff like that. So this particular product and its line, it actually solves that problem by not requiring you to drill and everything. So before we go on, let's open this box up first. So this is actually my first time unboxing and actually using a category like this, a PoE category like this. So if I drop any details, please feel free to add it in the comment section so that we may better educate one another and educate our viewers as well. Okay, let's open this. Oops. Okay, so on the box basically it's a two-piece kit. Okay, so you need to have two pieces. So how it works is the smaller unit, okay, it connects you basically on the other side is a 3-pin plug, your power plug. So if you live in the United States or what, it's a 2-pin for you. So you connect that to the wall, okay, and then there is a single Ethernet port. Okay, you connect that to your router. Okay, and the other unit, the bigger one, okay, connect it elsewhere, let's say in your room, in a faraway place where your wireless can't really reach or it's very slow. Connect that, plug it to the wall, and connect a Ethernet cable from that unit to your laptop. So it's pretty cool. So from there, you get internet access immediately. Okay, and it's using base from your router. So if your router is slow, then it's slow. But yeah, rarely that happens because most routers nowadays have gigabit Ethernet to begin with. Okay, talking about gigabit Ethernet, so this particular unit is good because it has gigabit Ethernet supported, which means that so there's only one connector, there's only one port, by the way. So that port is actually gigabit, which means 1000 gigabit per second. Gigabit, not gigabyte. Alright, so those are two different things. Okay, so on the back of the box, basically they just say, you can connect, so from your router, you can connect to other place in your home, elsewhere and stuff. Okay, so on the box you'll find a quick installation guide. So they are really touting it plug and play because it's literally plug and play. There's no setup required. Usually when you set up a router, you need to go to the online or you need to use the app and everything. None. You just plug it in and it works right out of the box. So this is a public license. Notice they include two Ethernet cables, which is good in my opinion because there are two devices. Cat 5, yeah, they suck. Don't bother using. Nowadays, people use Cat 6, Cat 7, or even Cat 8 cable. So use that if you really want the maximum out of your device. Okay. So So as mentioned, we have the smaller unit, and we also have the bigger unit. So the bigger unit is actually a bit chunky. This secondary unit also doubles as a router. What? Yeah, so because it has only one port, right? So what happens is if you're already using the single port on your, let's say, your work laptop, for example, and you have a couple of phones, that you want to connect as well, but you don't need to connect straight from the router. You can connect from this. So this particular unit's router settings is actually a very low power router. It has only dual band AC 750. So what that means is you get 300 megabit per second for 2.4 gigahertz and 433 megabit per second for the 5 gigahertz. So that's why dual band. You can actually expand coverage by just adding more units. So if let's say you have more than one room, then you need extra of this. So you just go and buy another of this and literally just hook up more and then just press the connect button and you'll do the rest for you. It's pretty cool. Alright. Something cool about this is it supports up to 300 meters. That is from the walls, yeah. So if you have a home that is like 300 meters long, great. Going over to the unit itself, okay, so it's pretty clean here on the sides, but over here, there are a couple of lights over here. So they'll show you the power button, connectivity, and more and more. There are 3 buttons here: the Wi-Fi, LED, and pair, and one more reset button. So I believe the Wi-Fi button is your Wi-Fi clone. So as mentioned, this particular unit has also a mini router, right? But it has its own user and its own password. But what if you want to simplify things? Because your existing router already has its own settings, right? So when you press this button, okay, what it does is it will link up with your router settings. So it creates the same SSID, the same username and password, so that you need to reconfigure it. You just need to remember one set of user and password. So that's very good. LED is for turning on and off the lights. So if let's say you're at night, you know, and you don't want to be distracted by the blinking lights, you just press it one time and the lights will go stealth. And pairing mode. So pairing mode is if you want to add additional units. Press it, and when it's connected on the wall, obviously, additional units. Press it and then the light should blink and everything. Just follow the quick start guide for the detailed instructions. And last but not least, reset. So as usual with all routers, use a pencil or something long, poke it in and hold it there, so the light should blink until the light stop blinking, and then it will do its own thing. It's good if you are changing houses or stuff like that. Okay, so at a quick start guide, they'll show you what you need to do. So if you really want to customize your unit, you know, you can download the app or you can go to the website as well, so on and so forth. Okay, if not, that's all for today. I'm Chester, that's all for today. See you guys.